I think the main thing that called to this work is I see myself and my family in the people that I work with and serve. This grassroots organization that really centers people with lived experience, and that's what called me, and that's why I'm with ROC and I'm part of ROC.
My name is Erin Meehan, and I am a resident in Gresham of affordable housing. I have a Section 8 voucher. I feel like that lawmakers and people and community organizations and whatnot, they're great and they are supportive, but they don't really know what it's like. Not everybody goes through being houseless or being without shelter, which is a human basic need. And I think that it's real important that you get information from those people because they know what's going on and what they need and what's not working.
My advocacy journey started in 2016 after spending 7 months in a tent with my family. A friend of mine just said, "Hey, do you want to be on this group? I think your experience and voice is important, and just see what happens."
Before I started doing this and everything, I really didn't have a voice. I really was kind of shy on talking to people. And now it's kind of opened me up in that to kind of learn people's stories and know I'm not the only one that has been in this situation. And I'm able to actually advocate for people who don't have a voice that aren't heard in that.
I lived out of my car for a couple months, trying to find a place that there weren't enough apartments.
We started meeting folks with amazing stories who wanted to join this network. And in the fall of 2019, we had our first ever summit. It was in person, and we had a chance to meet one another and to talk about why we were there and what it meant to organize and build power and what our vision for housing justice in Oregon looked like. About halfway through the day, I remember Raina and I came together and we said to one another, "We're not in charge anymore." And it was this amazing moment where residents had taken charge of what we were trying to build because they could see the potential for ROC and they could see this amazing group of people coming together and coalescing around this idea, and they wanted to be part of that.
What makes ROC special to me is that it is ours. We are residents and we made it.
Going up and talking in front of legislators, talking in front of community boards, presenting at conferences and things, people stop and listen to the lived experience. So I really believe that, and I've seen it and feel it, that my voice is powerful and that they want to hear from people with lived experience. And not only am I a voice for my own family, but I am a voice for others that really can't stand up and speak for themselves.
First off, your voice matters. What you feel inside of yourself about your situation and your opinions on how things have gone in your life, it matters. I think people need to be encouraged. I think they need to hear that. I did. I needed to hear it. When you're advocating with legislation or legislators, they like to hear your stories. And they need to see you and where you're at and what you're suffering from. It's just a perfect storm. That's kind of how I look at it. It's a perfect storm. There they are, here we are, and now they know us so well, they know we're not going to go away.
Seeing that they were actually learning something from me being a part of that group made me realize that we need the voices of the folks that are impacted by these things at the tables where decisions are being made about them. Legislators hear from nonprofits and lobbyists and all kinds of people every single day, but they're missing those important voices. And we want to make sure that those folks are successful and comfortable when they are ready to step up and start advocating for themselves and others. There's a community here that we would welcome you and that we would help you gain the skills that you need to feel more comfortable.
Así que si usted está interesado, tiene historias, honestamente de toda vivienda, los invito a que se unan. Me encantaría conocerlos, como cuando uno va a una fiesta, ¿verdad? ¿Qué es lo que haces? Invitas a 10 personas. ¿Por qué? Porque la pachanga se pone más buena, ¿verdad?
I'm doing this because I'm grateful. I am so grateful that I have a home to live in. And I know that if I didn't have a home that was low income, I would be homeless. I'm one of the lucky few, and I don't like that feeling. So I'm going to advocate as much as I can so that I'm one of many and all who have affordable, safe housing.